Alaska Native History with Marcelo.
Hello there. My name is Marcelo Quinto. My Tlingit name is Tlingit, and I want to teach you about the very special lesson today about the importance of this place and the Alaska Native Brotherhood and Alaska Native Sisterhood. Look around you. Do you know where you are right now? This is a gathering place for the Alaska Natives, made by Alaska Natives. This is the Elizabeth Pradovich Hall in Juneau, which used to be the Alaska Native Brotherhood Hall. Did you know we have places like this all over Southeast Alaska? Have you ever heard of the Alaska Native Brotherhood? Have you ever sat in silence and felt the energy in these rooms? Let's try that together right now. Ready? How do you feel? Can you feel our ancestors who have danced, celebrated, and walked these halls with us right now? Places like these are so special and important because they are living, breathing beings like us. The collective spirit of our ancestors helped shape these places through their energy, and even if they pass on, a part of them still lives here today, helping this place breathe and be part of our community. Have you ever thought about how the A&B Hall came to be? It wasn't always here. At one point in our history, our ancestors weren't allowed to go to restaurants, theaters, or public schools. The United States didn't even consider them as citizens, so they weren't allowed to vote or even own their own property. Some businesses wouldn't let natives in their stores or buy items from them, and they definitely weren't allowed to live our traditional ways of life.
No.
It took a group of really brave people to make us a safe place like this exist for natives. This group came together to fight for native rights. What do native rights even mean? Do you know?
No.
Native rights are freedom and the ability to do what feels right for you and your family. It's equality for you and me, and doesn't limit what you can or can't do just because of your skin color, beliefs, or traditions. A man named Peter Simpson was a strong advocate for the native rights. He believed that there should be a safe place for native communities to gather and celebrate one another however they pleased, and that's exactly what he did. When he became the first A&B president in 1913, his first order was to create a safe space for the Alaska Natives in Sitka, or Sitka, as the non-native colonizers called it. New rules in Sitka affected how natives dressed, spoke, and even attempted to change our cultural beliefs. This made our people feel upset and alone, and like they no longer had safe space to call their own. During this time, it became illegal to dance in the Presbyterian community halls. Peter knew how important dancing was to his Tsimshian culture and to the Tlingit and Haida cultures as well. He knew that if he and his communities couldn't dance, a huge part of their identities would be missing. He thought to himself,
What's stopping us from making a space of our own? Then we can dance, sing, and socialize however we want. If the colonizers come and make rules in our land, we should be able to make some rules too and keep our culture strong and thriving.
And so Peter gathered friends and family from the Tsimshian, Tlingit, and Haida tribes, marched to the waterfront on the Catlian Street, and began to build their own space. They called their new space the Alaska Native Brotherhood Hall. Together they held gatherings, made important decisions for the native communities, and they relied on each other. The colonizers didn't get to choose what the natives were or weren't allowed to do in this special hall, and that finally gave the native community in Sitka a safe place to be together. This led to the creation and support of more special gathering places, and the Alaska Native Sisterhood where Native women and girls could have their own halls around Alaska. And once the A&B and ANS leaders had a safe place to meet, they started working really hard to make life better for our people. It's because of these leaders and so many brave people that you're able to wear your regalia, speak your traditional language, dance, and even go to school. Peter Simpson is known as father of the A&B and believed if natives of Sitka wanted to effect social change, they would have to do it through their own collective efforts. Do you know what that means? It means together we can make really great things happen, and that's an important lesson that Alaska Natives still use today. Why do you think I told you this story today?
I don't know.
Have you ever been told you weren't allowed to participate in something simply because you look and sound different from someone else?
Yes.
How did that make you feel? Peter Simpson has taught natives a very important lesson. He showed us that if someone wants to take something important away from us, we can simply take the higher road and work together with our native community to stand against it. If we lean on our clan, friends, family, and neighbors for support, we can make a difference. Never forget that you are not alone. You have your own brotherhood and sisterhood that you will always be a part of, and that's powerful. Unischish, thank you for listening to me. I hope that you have learned something about the Alaska Native Brotherhood and the Alaska Native Sisterhood, and that you can take it home and bring it to your family. We need you in the A&B and the ANS. Thank you again.